I'm next door at the other apartment complex. Some kid must have dropped some Dippin' Dots, Dippin' Dots in the washer. I was able to clear it out. There he goes. Probably. Sorry, I forgot to do my tongue twister. To sit in solemn silence on a dull, dark dock in a pestilential prison but a lifelong lock, awaiting the sensation of a short, sharp shock from a cheap and chippy chopper on a big, black block. Dippin' Dots. You don't see those very often. It's $1 for Coca-Cola. I remember when I was a kid in 1980 in New York in the 80s, I think it was like $1.50 for Coca-Cola. We thought that was outrageous because we'd pay like a quarter or 50 cents, or we would just, like kick it and it'd come out, for free. Or like knock the side of it and hit this or something. Some way to rig it. But, nowadays you have to have like an app or something to use it. This is just $1. You can use coins. Now for the dryer. I thought it was cool that Dave Grohl, learned drums from a guy named Lenny Robinson, DC. Lessons were $30 an hour. Sounds about right. So I'm reading Dave Grohl, The Storyteller, Tales of Life in Music, and it's very readable. It's good. He's a real writer, so it works. Well, it's October 12th, about 2:55 p.m. The time, the Fahrenheit is about 85. It's October 12th, about 2:55 p.m. 84 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're headed out of Fort Worth. Welcome to the Please Subscribe show. Just finished up my laundry. So we're headed to Texas Motor Speedway today. Gonna drop off some food for friends, or we're gonna pick up food for customers. I call it food for friends on one of the delivery apps. And I'm inviting you to join me, and I hope that you come along with me on this journey. I always think things are way worse than what they really are, but that's just me. Usually things are pretty much okay. And sometimes even awesome. I just have to see that side of life, Anyway, come along with me. You'll love it. Watch me drop off food at people's door. Halloween decorations pop up here and there. and just fun things happen. So it's a journey, it's a venture, and kind of an adventure too. Come along with me. Okay? Hope you shall. .35W has been under construction for quite a bit of time. And this 35W leads to Denton, all the way from Fort Worth. So you can get to Denton going, I guess, kind of northbound. And then you just turn around and head southbound all the way to Fort Worth. But we're headed to Denton right now. We're not going to Denton. We're just going to the Texas Motor Speedway, but the 35W leads both ways. I used to take this road quite a bit when I was going to college at University of North Texas. We're in the Roanoke area now, and it looks like it's cloud cover. Well, I got another turkey Subway. It's about as good as the other one. I got extra spinach on it. Save the rest for later. Well, we're at Argyle High School and someone wanted Panera bread. So just drop it off at the office. But what I thought was interesting, maybe going to Keller, was this basically greenhouse that's right here. I'm gonna pass by it and drop off this Panera bread. So this is a high school called the Argyle High School, and they actually have their own greenhouse. They're probably still working on it for agriculture. That was pretty cool for a high school to have. Just wanted to kind of show that off a little bit. It's a pretty cool one. I've been a high school teacher myself at a private school once. Those were good days. Just leave it on the table at the front office, she says. There's the greenhouse. It's cool that a high school has one. This is US 377, which leads back into Roanoke. Well, we got one at the Speedway, so it's Nuke's Eatery, and we are off. Mean green junk removal. So it's mean and it's green and it's junk removal. I wonder if that's coming out of UNT. You know, the mean green. Well, we're back behind Mean Green Junk Removal. MeanGreenJunk.com, 940-758-5300, 940-758-5300. Just got a message. Look like they're doubling up on me, but we are headed to the Texas Motor Speedway. Yeah, we just got an add-on from Amano. I think it's Amano Italian Bistro. Amano. A-M-A-N-O. Amano. So they got an add-on on that one, so we'll be swinging by there. Swinging by there. I got real busy, and I noticed I was hanging on to this as if I was on a ship, and the ship was moving. I once played John Newton, the writer of Amazing Grace. He was in a great storm in the middle of the sea. He'd grab on to whatever's around while the boat was being plumaged by great waves and in the middle of the storm, and you could grab on to, anyway, you guys, well, you wouldn't really be able to see it. It's on DVD. It's on private collection through the Puritan Productions, but we did it in Dallas about a couple times. Anyway, we're going, regardless about the plays, we're going to first Nuke's Eatery, and then we're going to jump over to Amano's Italian Bistro and pick up some of their lovely food. I'll have to find out. You don't really need to know the order. Okay, I'll tell you the order. Just give me a second. So in Nuke Eatery, they're getting a pizza and salad with a side of mac and cheese. And for Amana, Linda and I made tortellini. They're getting tortellini with some kind of special sauce. So the Amano Italian, they're getting tortellini with Alfredo sauce with a house dressing. And Linda and I actually did tortellini, I believe, on one of the shows. You have to go back and see one of the cooking shows. I think we did do tortellini. Yeah, we did. I'm pretty sure I've vlogged it. Anyway, we're on our way. It looks like it's going to be quite a bit of traffic getting in to the Speedway. I'm going to hold off on the sandwich because I'm just keeping it for a snack later. I've noticed this thing right here. There must be a mascot with cats. It says Go Cats. So some high school, this one's dedicated to you. The mascots, I don't know if it's Argyle, but it's also dedicated to Argyle High School. Thanks for letting me, sneak a peek in the greenhouse. I just passed a billboard that says zombie paintball. Missed it again, but somewhere around here they're playing zombie paintball. I recommend it. Zombie paintball. Looks like we're rolling into a little more traffic. We'll get through it. at that Nuke's Eatery and stop by Amano's Italian restaurant. So the band is named Slint, that they remind me of. So Merchant Ship's Sleep Patterns, they remind me a little bit of Slint. Slint's not together anymore, but it's a really important band. They kind of do a thing where they just bring in kind of instrumental and they just talk over it. They're not really pushing too hard at all. I think that's a really cool way to approach it. But Slint was really big about doing that. They're a really good band from the South. I'll have to tell you more about Slint later. I think I did a whole vlog on Slint. They have a documentary called something to do with the breadcrumbs. I know breadcrumbs. Oh, that's cool birds right there. I know breadcrumbs is in the title of the documentary. It's one of their songs. We'll just say breadcrumbs for now. But Slint is a really good band. This is Merchant Ship, so they're a different band. Well, we made it to Nuke's, and then next is Amano's Italian Bistro.